It's been a while since I've been live, and there's a reason for that actually, and I will tell you about it. My hair is falling out. I've like been picking at my face, and my makeup's been like rubbed off, but I have a package here and it's the new releases, and I'm so excited. Tomorrow they will be available. I am going to swatch some of these things. I went back and forth about the advent calendar. If you've been with me for the last number of years, we've had an advent calendar. Hi, Anne. And I've always waited until December 1st, and I opened one at a time, which I love. I'm an advent calendar girl. We do one with the kids. And this year I was like, you know what? I want to open them up because I know that a lot of you guys, and I'm the same way. I kind of want to know, like, hi, Teresa. I kind of want to know, like, what I'm getting myself into if I'm going to spend the money, right? So I'm going to open them up. However, I think I'm going to do a little mix. I'm going to open them up. I'm going to swatch them. I'll show them off to you, ladies. But I'm going to put them back in. And I am going to start doing one a day in December still because I just love advent calendars. So I am going to still do that. I do have my cozy blanket up here. Now, if you guys haven't seen, look at this. I showed it off in a video. This is the one from Seint. It is huge. It does have like it has this one little patch on it, but the rest of it is this creamy color. It is so soft. My kids want to steal it from me. So if you guys want to know more information about this blanket, I got to take it off because I do not want to get makeup on it. Just comment foster care because it is supporting. All the proceeds will be going to foster care. And that's one reason why I bought it. I love blankets. So, yeah, I had to buy it. But I felt like it was still for a good cause. So if you're interested, comment foster care. Hi, ladies. This is like a good time to go live, apparently. Okay, so I'm opening this up. I'm so excited. If you guys have seen our new releases for the holiday, there is just some good stuff. Isn't the blanket so cute? Did you get one, Jody? I got almost everything for the most part. I didn't get any of the new palettes. The palettes are beautiful, and you'll have to scroll through if you are interested. I had palette credit, so I decided I got this it's the storybook one, and it's so pretty. Hi, Heidi. This one, I thought is so pretty. I don't have this design, but again, if you've been with me, you guys know I love to do a big giveaway in December, so this will most likely go on that one. Ordering 2 tomorrow for Christmas gifts. Yes. They're so good. I cannot get over like the quality. I'll put it over there. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that one for a giveaway or not. Anyway, this is why we're here. We're going to do the advent calendar first because you guys are all hopping on. Let's do this first. I do have the lip oils in here, and I have all the new lip and cheeks too. So we'll get to those. Tell me why you're here. If you guys want to see the advent calendar, the lip oils, what? So this is the advent calendar. So about the blanket, my youngest, my 7-year-old, was like, Mom, why is it so heavy? I was like, because it's a good quality blanket. It's one of those really nice, like minky blankets. It's so good. This is so pretty. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And then you pull it out. I've talked to a few of you guys who wanted a sneak peek, so I sent you pictures of what somebody sent me, other artists who have already opened theirs. I tried not to look at them because you guys all have surprises, but I know they're going to be beautiful. But I was talking about the price of this. So you're going to get 12 eyeshadows. Eyeshadows are normally $14, and I need to get this like hair pulled back somehow. And the price of this whole advent calendar is $125. And I did the math, and it's just over like $10 per eyeshadow. So if you're liking these eyeshadows, this is the way to do it. So we're just going to go in order and have some fun. Julie, you're here for the advent calendar. Yeah. I'm just going to swatch them. Yeah. And then I might touch up my cheeks so that I can show some of the new lip and cheeks, but I think we're just going to swatch these ones today. Okay, so let's just open day one in order. Let's just go for it. At the beginning, I said there's a reason why I haven't been live for a while. You guys want to know why? Because I couldn't find the live button on my phone. Couldn't find it. Facebook did something weird to it. This one's called Winter Green. I should have brought a piece of tape. I might need to ask my husband to grab a piece of tape for me. I'll show you the trick. Hey, can you grab the tape for me? Just the Scotch tape for me. Thank you. It's a really good trick on how to get your tin covers off. Sometimes they just like, and I'm always afraid of breaking the product, so I don't want to like be too harsh on them. Anyway, so I was like asking some of my Seint sisters, I'm like, are you guys having the same issue on Facebook? Like I cannot, like there's a live button on my personal page, but I couldn't go live here in my beauty group. I looked for this for like 3 days and I'm searching, I'm Googling. I'm like, why is no one else complaining about this? So last night I finally, you guys, I can't get it open. I think he's coming with the tape. Oh, I got it. Here we go. Oh, wow. Winter Green. Now, this is called Winter Green. It doesn't look green to me. I don't know why it's called Winter Green, but it's a blue sparkle. Look at that. So my understanding is these will all be shimmers. Now, it's not glitter, so you're not going to have big chunks of glitter falling off. So it's kind of like a frosty blue shimmery color. Thank you. You're welcome. So that was the first one. I'm going to put them right back in so I don't forget. So anyway, last night was like, okay, I need to figure this out. I want to get on and show you my VIPs these holiday releases. So I'm like, okay, what has changed since the last time I went live? And the last thing, or the one thing that I noticed was that when I clicked like to post, it was asking for a title. Does anyone else have that? Like it'll say title. But next to title was an X. So I was like, I'm going to push that. Push the X, got rid of the title, and boom, it worked. So here, you guys get to see me now. This is called Cashmere. This one is day 2. So here's the trick. So that you can do this with any of our tins. I'm just going to grab some Scotch tape, put it on the back of it, like where the name is written, and then pull. Of course, it's not going to work when I do it. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so in the description of the advent calendar, it talked about like something with being marbled. And I was like, I don't know what that even means. I've never seen a marbled eyeshadow. Do you guys see how there's flecks of other? It's like swirled. Like this is called cashmere. It reminds me of like a cashmere sweater. How like sometimes you have like that really pretty yarn. So good. Okay, let's try it out. I'm thinking this color is gonna be really pretty. Ooh, 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 ooh. So pretty. Just look at that. If you guys are a shimmer person, you're gonna like this, but this one, honestly, they called it like chrome. The marbled ones are like chrome. So can you see how like this shimmer, the first one has more of the sparkles. This one is more of a chrome effect. So this one, you don't see like individual shimmer. So pretty. Okay, let's open up day 3. Let me know if you guys see a color and you're like, oh, I really, really like that one. Comment with the name of that. Day 3, or if you're like day 3, day 4, whatever. Hi, Pamela. Okay. Isn't it so fun how we just have like our own little doors? Okay, this is day 3. This one is called Winter Berry. Get on my little handy tape and pull it out like that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love pink. It's so pretty. Now this is another marbled one. It's like pink, purple, maybe a silvery purple. This is gonna be pretty. Look at that. And all of these I would probably apply with, oops. Oh, look at that. That pink is gorgeous. I would probably apply all of them with my finger. I just want to put it on top of this. It's like green, but oh, it's so pretty. What is this one called? Winter Berry. That might be the one I'm going to like a lot once I open it. So you guys will have to let me know if you guys have any questions about the holiday releases. If you're on my texting list, I'll be sending out a reminder in the morning. So if you don't get texts from me, maybe you've ordered from a different artist and so you're not on my customer list, or you haven't purchased, which is just fine. You can get on my customer list. You can still get on my customer list, and I'll send a reminder. I'll show all these holiday releases too. Okay, this is day 4. I'm like jacking this up. I got it stuck. There we go. Okay, this one's called Flurry. Like, my guess is like a blue or a white or something. Let's see. Maybe white, like a white silver. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at that marble effect. Do you know what that looks like? Okay, it looks kind of like a white, but then it has like a mix of these 3 in it. Doesn't it kind of look like that? Okay, here's day 4. And again, I'm just going to use my finger. I think shimmers go so well. Ooh, it's like a champagne-y color. So depending on what color, like when the light hits it, that's pretty. You guys, these are going to look so good with other colors of eyeshadows too. You could, because they're shimmer, you're going to put them on your lid. And because when the light hits it, it's going to look like multiple colors, and it's going to look more like you did more, even if you just put one swipe on your eyes. Also, they'll mix really well. Like if you want a matte shade as a liner, or just to like to darken something, it'll be good. It'll be good with, I bet, all of these, since they're all shimmers. Okay. My understanding is they are all shimmers and none of them will be glitters, because we did just recently get new glitters. This is day 5, called Home. Any guesses to what color Home will be? Home. I'm thinking homey, like brown, or like, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, it's like a silvery purple. Right? A silvery purple. Feels like home to me. Anyone know that song? Brian and I, that was like one of our songs. Oh, that's not the color I was expecting. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm going to put this over what I already have, guys. It's not going to probably work, but that is a pretty color. You can't tell because it's not mixing well, but I like that. I think those two together could make a really nice look. Okay, that was Home. You guys, I'm really liking Home. Okay, day 6. You guys, which ones are you guys liking? Are we thinking shimmers? Are we loving this? Is it not your style? Okay, day 6, Lemon Drops. I mean, that's got to be yellow, right? Let's put it on. Okay. Ooh, it's another chrome marbled. Look at that. I think this is going to be gorgeous. Okay, let me set the tape down. And, oh, that gold. Look at that. Ooh. That, it's like, Jody, yes. Oh, these colors are just magical. I'm just loving this shimmery, iridescent-y kind of look. So that is just 6 colors. That's the first 6 colors of this advent calendar. And if the next 6 are as good, it's going to be so good. Okay, day 7. Okay, ladies. There's still a few of you guys on here. You guys want to hear my crazy story from this week? I had a crazy incident on Tuesday. It's actually when I got this stuff in the mail, and there's no way I was going to go live. Should I tell this story? Do you guys want to hear it? It's like a traumatic story. It like brought back, I was like PT, what is that called? PSTD? No, that's not right. PTSD, that's what it is. It's probably not that bad, but in the moment it was bad. So I'll tell you in a second. Should I? It's kind of embarrassing too. This one's called Peppermint. This is day 7. This tape thing is magical. So I'm finding out if you pull it upwards, it's better. Because it just gets past that lip. There we go. Okay, I knew peppermint was going to be like a reddish color. Okay, if you're here, give me the, you want to hear it, Pamela? Okay, I was going to say, give me some hearts. I got to know you guys are listening. Because I'm not sure I should even share it. Because it's, oh my gosh. Backstory first. Should I give the backstory first? That's what I'm going to do. So backstory. when I was pregnant with my third, I was maybe, I'm not pregnant, you guys. No, not pregnant. But when I was pregnant with my third child, I was like maybe 37 weeks. I was pretty far along. Then 38 weeks is big. And we're going to day 8. One morning I woke up and my nose started bleeding. I had never had a bloody nose in my life. I didn't know what to do. I just had blood coming down. And, you know, it was early morning. I was getting up to get ready for work. And so I'm like, I don't know what to do. Plus I was pregnant. I thought, oh my gosh, like something's wrong, right? This is called candy cane. Oh my gosh. Candy cane? What? Look at this color. I can't even get over this. Like, look at that. Candy cane. Such a pretty color. Now this one is going to have a little bit more of, it's not the chrome effect. It's going to be a little bit more just shimmery. Oh, it does feel kind of chromy though. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Did you see that? It's like purple, pink. Ooh, so good. You guys, candy cane has got my heart right now. So anyway, my nose started bleeding and I didn't know what to do. I called the, like, you know, the overnight nurse and I was like, okay, I'm this far. I'm this pregnant. My nose started bleeding. I've never had a bloody nose. What do I do? Yes. Oh yeah. She loves her purples. You're right. She would love that color. So the nurse is like, okay, you need to pinch your nose. And I go, I'm like, lady, I've never had a bloody nose. I don't, like, where am I pinching? Like, I don't even know. I'm like, can you be really, really specific? Because Nicole, look at these colors. Aren't these pretty? Nicole, I'm telling my very traumatic incident that happened on Tuesday. Nicole will be in this story a little bit later. I'm giving a little background right now. So this one, what day am I on? This is day 9, called Blue Satin. I'm like, my arm's not long enough, guys. Look at that pretty color. Anyway, so she had to like explain, like, it's this part of your nose, hold it. She told me all the things. I couldn't get it to stop. I had to ask my husband. He had to call in to work for me because I couldn't. I was just like, and it was terrible experience. I ended up going to urgent care. They put up like, it looks basically like a tampon up my nose. They're like, that should do it. That should do it. And so I went home. I was like, I'm not going to work because I'm like, I don't know. This is like very crazy. And then a little bit, I could just feel that it was starting to like nose bleed again. Blood clots and stuff. I'm not going to even talk about all that stuff. But then they sent me, they're like, we can't do anything else. I went to the ER. Then they told me to go to the ENT. Long story short, I ended up having to get my nose cauterized twice. And the last time they did the whole inside of my nostril because it just wouldn't stop. It was awful. Okay, so now fast forward. My son, that son is 7.5 years old. We're on day 10 now, ladies. Day 10. I had never had another bloody nose ever again. That was like a matter of a few different days that this like kind of kept going. Okay, so 7.5 years later, this is like seriously traumatic. It's like hard to talk about. It's just like, it's terrible. Okay, this one is called Ember. This makes me think it's kind of goldish, reddish. I don't know. Yep, goldish and with reddish. This is day 10. So Tuesday, I did my work, whatever. It was lunchtime and I didn't bring lunch that day. Where should I put this? Oh gosh, what day am I on? 10? Do I put it on my other arm? No, we're just going to keep going. Why not? I have a red. Okay, this is day 10. This is called Ember. And I hadn't packed a lunch. So I was like, okay, I need to go pick up lunch. And there's a Taco John's down the street, not too far. So I drove to Taco John's. And I'm in the drive-thru. Just ordered. I want this. And then I started pulling around and all of a sudden I feel like a drop come down. And I look down. You know how sometimes like a runny nose, a cold, like all of a sudden just runs and you're like, oh gosh. Oh no, it was blood. It got right on my shirt and I was like, oh, and I started grabbing napkins and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in the drive-thru. Like, so I'm covering my nose and they're like, are you okay when I'm paying? And then getting my food. And I'm like, yeah. And I was trying to act cool because, you know, we don't want people to know that we're freaking out. So I was like, yeah, and they're like, here's a couple napkins. It's like, I'm just having a bloody nose, no worries. Like, this is normal. It was not normal. This is called sugared. This is day 11. So I was like, I can't drive. I need to like figure out this situation. So ooh, that's pretty. Look at this. I don't even know what color. There's like gold. That's pretty. Look at that. Gold, purple. I don't know what color that is. Let's see what it looks like. So I pulled into the parking lot, set all my food that I ordered, not that was left, but I set it on like next to me and tried to stop. And I knew all the techniques. I remembered the techniques when I was pregnant. And we're just going to go down my chubby arm right here. Ooh, look at that purple. Oh, this is another one Sarah would like, isn't it? This, you guys, where's my Minnesota girls? This is Vikings colors. Purple and gold, Vikings colors. I'll have to wear that on Sunday. Do they play on Sunday? I don't know. That's day 11 called sugared. And so I'm holding it, trying to get it to stop. It's running down my throat. I'm like grabbing napkins after napkins. Luckily, I keep an ice cream pail in my car because that's like our garbage / like puke bucket in case a kid gets sick. Okay, this is our last day of the advent calendar. Sorry that this is probably going to get long because I'm just showing you all the different swatches. I'm doing all the things, trying to get to stop, and I can start feeling like a blood clot starting to form because when you do this, if you guys have never had a bloody nose, you hold this, it stops it from running, which it still was kind of running. But your body starts to like, yes, Pamela, Vikings, starts to clot because your body tries to like stop what it's doing, right? And that was gross. I won't give you all the details about the blood clot, but I had to get out somehow. So I let go after 10, 15 minutes and it started gushing again. This one is called Woodland, or is it Woodland? Woodland. I'm assuming like, oh, it's not green. I thought it kind of went to green. So this one's a really pretty like coppery purpley color. This is day 12. Let's put her down here. Ooh, that's a pretty brown. Can you imagine that one with like hot chocolate, chai? That'll be really pretty. Okay, that's the advent calendar, you guys. It's pretty exciting. Look at all these colors. So fun. Tell me what color you guys are liking. These are great colors. These are going to match with so many of the colors you already have. You can wear them. I really think all of them could be like just a one and done color. I just started signing. Don't ask me why. Anyway, so for my rest of my story, I'm like calling my husband. He's out of town and he's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, I don't know. I'm freaking out. I can't get it to stop. And so then I thought of my friend Nicole, who works from home. And I was like, hopefully she's not like out doing something. I don't know what else to do. Cause like most of my other friends are like at the school I work at. Like I didn't know what else to do. And then I'm also trying to like text with bloody hands. You guys, it was just nasty. It looked like a crime scene in my vehicle. It was all over my dress. I had my bucket with lots of blood. And then I'm like trying to grab my phone and texting school to tell my coworker I'm not coming back because I'm like, it was terrible. We're going to open up lip oils next, you guys. You guys just get to hear all the fun stuff here, don't you? That's the advent calendar, ladies. Let me know if you guys are interested in it. Remember I said you'll get all 12 of these colors for it's $125, and it would actually be a really great gift if you want to divide them up with people. And they end up being about $10 a piece, so it's a really good steal if you love a lot of these eyeshadows. I'll continue my story. Don't worry. You're going to hear it all. So these are the lip oils. Remember, we do have this one. This is birthday cake, and it's a clear. Mine's gone. I have to get my second one. This was a clear one. These are all going to be tinted and scented. Okay. So know that ahead of time. They're tinted and scented. So I finally called my friend Nicole, and I'm just like, okay, are you at home? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so this is salted caramel. I said, this is really, really embarrassing, and I'm kind of freaking out. I don't really know what to do. I'm getting this all over me. but I need help. I said, I have a bloody nose. I can't get it to stop. And she was so sweet and skipped out on part of a work meeting to come save me. I felt like I was being rescued because I really was freaking out at the moment. I thought I was going to have to go to urgent care for them to stick another thing up my nose, or even worse, have to go get it what is it called? Cauterized. Okay. Salted caramel. So while I had to wait for her to drive into town, because it was from Bondurant to Des Moines where I work. This one is salted caramel. This is pretty. I kept holding my nose. I was like, I'm going to try. Like online, it says like, after 15. Oh, it smells like caramel. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. It smells like caramel. I love it. They say like once you do it for 15 minutes and doesn't stop, try again. But then if it keeps going, you have to consult a doctor. Okay. So I have nothing else on my lips right now. I do have a darker tone lip. I have definitely like color in my lips. So this one is just going to darken. You see, it's just like kind of a dark brown. It's like a dark brown, but because it's a tint, it's going to slightly darken it. But you guys, the lip oils are so hydrating. So if you're not like, I've always been a glossy girl, and I still like my glosses. My lip and cheek glosses, love them. You're going to get a lot more pigment than this. But it's a little stickier. The lip oil, it's not sticky at all. Like it's super like, feels like almost like a chapstick, but it's a lot glossier than like a chapstick would be. And I love that it adds just a little bit of color. So that's really pretty. So that's salted caramel. It smells delicious. So while I was waiting for my friend Nicole to pick me up, let's do chai next. This one's chai. This one's going to be super light. I think it's just going to basically add like a shine to it. I'm going to have to wipe this out. While I was waiting, I kept pinching, like holding it. You guys, it's like bruised actually right here. You can't see it, but I can feel it from having to hold it. I held it for over, and I let go, of course, in between to check it. I held it for over a half an hour. So I held it for 15 minutes. I watched the timer, and I let go, and I'm like, okay, if it keeps running, we have to go to urgent care because I don't know what else to do. Ooh, this is not the color I was expecting. The picture looks different. This is chai. It looks kind of a little more pinky. I'm excited for this. Okay, let's try it. I'm going to wipe it off though, my other one. So I was like, okay, let's see. Do we have to go to urgent care or what are we going to do? So right before she got there, I let go and it had stopped. I could still like feel a little drainage. I wasn't sure if it was really done. But like you guys, I swear it was like a faucet. Like someone was like, turn on. And it was terrible. It was terrible. And so, I was like, okay, I don't think we need to go to urgent care anymore because it's not continuing. And I don't think they would do anything for me, honestly, because they're like, it's a bloody nose. In my mind, it was not just a bloody nose, but it was craziness. This is chai. This one's going to add like a little bit of a pink. If you have a lighter color lip, okay, this one is very subtle of a scent. So if you are someone who you don't want a strong scent, this one's a lot less scented, I think. Now I can say the scent, I don't think it lasts long. I guess that if you lick it, you can kind of taste it. But when I have this on, I don't really lick it, so I guess I don't really know. But it doesn't bother me. But that would be totally up to you. The birthday cake one I wear every single day, and I don't even realize it's birthday cake, honestly. That one's pretty. I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna have to call them back. So then when she got there, it's like, okay, it stopped. But I don't think I want to drive because it takes about 15, 20 minutes to get home. And I didn't know if it would start running and then what would I, like, where would I, like, I wanted to leave my car somewhere. So I got in with her. You guys, I'm not kidding you. I was like, Nicole, you just saw me at my worst. Like, I had blood on my face, on my clothes, a little bit of my coat. I had a bucket full of bloody things, and my hands were covered in blood. And no, it's not a pretty picture, you guys. It was terrible. But she was so sweet. She brought paper towels and water, and like we washed my hands. I felt like Jesus washed my hands. I don't know why I said Jesus. I don't know. Like the priest said, you know, wash your hands. Anyway, washed my hands in the parking lot just to kind of get clean. Okay, last one. Caramel apple. Last one of the lip oils. Then I still got other colors because we're just going to be on here all day, aren't we? Oh, this one is definitely going to add more tint. It's a brighter color. Caramel apple. I'm excited to smell this one. So she took me home. Thank God. Nothing came back. However, yesterday I felt like a mess. So that like really affected me. I was very, very nervous that it was going to start bleeding again while I was at work. I had all my like nasal saline, Vaseline, like all the things just in case. And so all day when I was interpreting, I had like little panic attacks. I could feel myself starting to like breathe heavier, and I was like, breathe through it. I just got myself super anxious because I was afraid it was going to keep bleeding, like start bleeding again. So even today, it's been better. I didn't like have as many like freak out times. Okay, so you can see that it's still pretty like sheer. So let's see how much color it actually adds. It's stuff. Ooh, what is that? Caramel? Caramel apple. I think it smells more apple than caramel, but you can see how it is adding some color, definitely some good tint. So if you are wanting one that actually adds more color to your lips, I would suggest caramel apple if you like that red tone. Now again, if you don't have as dark of lips initially, these colors will show up even more. But you guys, the feel of these are just so like silky. I just love them. I'm loving. I'm going to keep like one in my purse, one at work. Like I'll be wearing those every day. I love them. And then you can even use those to like top off or put under any of our lip and cheeks as well. Anyway, that night I made a bunch of pumpkin pies for Thanksgiving to help my mom out because I needed to keep my mind off of my bloody nose. And luckily it's stayed away. Okay, last but not least, like I said, I didn't get any of the new palettes, but because I have so many palettes, they're all so pretty. So check them out. If you need a new palette or you want one, just like if you switch out palettes like you do switch out for like other things for holidays, get one of them because it's beautiful. Okay, look at all these again. They're kind of rubbing off on my desk here. So I have, let's see. So we have 7 new colors and one that is coming back that always comes back this time of year. And so I wanted to find it. I think, is this Ever Red? Okay, so we're going to start out with Ever Red. So Ever Red is the one that is like a fan favorite for this time of year. If you see any colors that you're excited about, let me know. Comment them below. Oh, I did say something. If you're not on my text list, I said it earlier and I don't feel like I ever finished. Just comment, text, and I will make sure I send you that reminder in the morning if you don't already get text from me. Okay. But if you already are signed up, don't worry. You'll get a text from me as a reminder in the morning. So this is Ever Red. This is the one that comes back every year at this time because it's such a favorite. I think I am just going to swatch most of these. So this one is a gloss. It's such a very pretty berry color. So it's red, but has like a little bit of a purple, a pink undertone. But everybody, like so many people love this one. So this one is not new, but it's like exclusive always at this time of the year. They do have a special, I want to say, if I remember right, if you buy this, there's an ornament that you get, like a really pretty angel wing ornament that comes with this. And I believe it's the same price. I think it's $16. So you're basically getting a free ornament with it. So it's a good deal. Let me put that back. So then everything else that I'm going to show you, they are brand new. And they are 7 brand new colors. So I'm just going to pick up any of them. So this one's called Princess Bubblegum. Now, if I remember right, the majority of these ones are actually, so you can do this with the big ones too. Most of them are semi-glosses. So they'll be a little slicky, but a little bit more fuller coverage just because they're not, what do I say? Because they're only semi-gloss. This one might actually be gloss. This one feels quite glossy. Look at that one. What is this? Princess Bubblegum? That looks like bubblegum for sure. So this is a glossy one. If I remember right, this one is supposed to be kind of a mix of like baby watermelon. If you have baby watermelon, but you want glossiness, because I like glossiness on my lips, this is her. Pretty sure. It's like her sister. Okay, this one. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. Let me quickly touch up my cheeks for a second, because this one I was eyeing when they released it. It's called Naomi, and they said it's kind of like a mix of what'd they call it? Rosewood? Is it rosewood? And okay, I'm just doing a quick light layer. I like to see it when it's a little more, whatever, good enough. Okay, so this one is called Naomi. It's like, it's a deeper color. Ooh, I'm excited to see this color. So Naomi, and let me grab a brush to put it on. Okay, let's try it. Ooh, this is like, oh, such a pretty red. So is this, I think this is a semi-gloss. Let's just put it on one side of my cheek, okay? Isn't that a pretty red? And then, of course, you could intensify it more, or you could dull it out just by blending it. Let's get a, yeah, this is definitely a semi-gloss. Look at that red. Now, I think, personally, that's like a true, like, berry color. In my head, I'm saying that's, like, perfect, like a cranberry. It's a beautiful berry red. Okay, I don't know how you say this one. Marrakesh? You guys, here, it's probably backwards. Is it even clear? I don't know. Marrakesh? I don't know how to say it. Okay. So this, woo, bright pink. This is a semi-gloss too, so you can see how it's a little slicker, but it's still pretty pigmented. Now this one, I probably wouldn't do this that much. I would go lighter, but you can see how it could blend out to something lighter right there. See that? So dark to light, depending on how bright of a pink. But this, it's a really pretty pink, honestly. It's bright though. So Marrakesh, sure. This one's called Tangerine Dream. I did see this one. I don't know if it will look good on me or not. I do usually like orangish, peachish color. Should we actually try that one out? Yeah, let's put that one on. Let's do it. Okay, let's grab a different brush because I don't want to. Okay, let's see what it looks like. I'm going to pick it up. It's like orange. What do you think it was going to look like on? Might surprise us. So for some skin tones, honestly, that is a really like pretty nice color. Who would have guessed? It kind of goes with my redness pretty well. Who would have guessed? It's adding a really pretty like golden orange color. I don't know. What do you guys think of that color? I think it's kind of pretty. Prettier than I thought, honestly. Yes, it would be great for like a stage or for a competition. I agree. And I have no idea how you say it. Marrakesh? I don't know why I got a southern accent there. This one's Tangerine Dream, that orange. I kind of liking that color. Daylily. Now this is for my neutral girlies. If you are like the plum, nude, this is a great color. Oh, I didn't. Let me swatch Tangerine Dreams quick. Definitely a semi-gloss. Okay, now back. This one's Daylily. This is going to be a beautiful one for neutral gals. Okay. I'm mixing it right now with the lip oil. What are we doing here? Ooh. Okay, so that's not all by itself. That was with the caramel apple. So who knows what color I just made, but it's a pretty color. This is a very neutral color. Have I done a swatch? No. This one is a satin, I believe. It's actually, ooh, that is a pretty color. I think this is gonna look really good for anyone who just wants a hint of like pinkish brown. So if you like nude but want a little bit more pink than brown, Daylily. That's what I would put on your wish list. Did anybody figure out how to get the wish list to work? I don't know why people are having issues with it. I haven't tried it for a while. This is Cabernet. This is gonna be another red one. Whoa, look at that bright red. Oh yes, this is a semi-gloss. Let's do a little more. If you need a good red, look at that one. That's pretty. That reminds me of like saffron, scarlet, but this one's a semi-gloss. So you guys, I like gloss, so I'm always loving that. Okay, last one. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know this is getting long, but you know, how often do I get to do this? Strawberry shortcake. This is like a corally, the color on this screen, just, that's not the color I see. It's like a corally pink, okay? Let's do a swatch. I think this is a pretty color. Oh, it's very sheer. You would have to build it up to get more color. There, that was 2, okay? I like that. I kind of want to put it on my lips, but there we go. That's strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake, blueberry pie. Did you guys ever do that when you did jump roping back in the day? Okay, I think that's everything. Ladies, there's so much goodness for these holiday releases. I think some of them are going to make some really good gifts if that's what you're interested in. Don't forget about blanket. Don't forget we have hair care products that I've been using and loving. I don't use shampoo and conditioner anymore. I've been using the Cloud Cream and I love it. It's really helped with like my dry, itchy scalp. So good. What else is new? Definitely check out those hair care products. But, oh, in this, I use this too every day when I wear my hair down, the hair gloss. If you guys need any help putting together gift ideas for people, if you already love this makeup, or you're like, I really want to try it out, and you think your family and friends might like this, we also have customer loyalty points, okay? So you can host a party with me. We can do it virtual or online. And then every time a new customer orders, you automatically get 200 points per person that orders. Doesn't matter what size their order is either. I'm really loving this color. I think it's so pretty. So that's really cool. Now, if you are a customer of mine already that you haven't ordered for a while, since October 1st, so not recently, you automatically get 50 points. Sarah, hi. You're gonna have to scroll back because there's some pretty, look at I'll just show them to you. Look at that. Do you see some of those purples? We were thinking you'd like that one. It's really pretty. Anyway, yeah. So look into your customer loyalty points. Those are amazing. You can sometimes get discounts. I really hope that they do. I did hear that these eyeshadows will not be like the shades of the month next year. They already said that. We confirmed, because I know some people will be like, well, maybe I'll buy them later, but they said they will not be the shades of the month next year. So hopefully they'll maybe just join our collection. I don't know which one I missed. I don't know the names of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Day 8. And then that's day 11. Yeah. So just reach out if you want any great gift ideas. I can give like a little package ideas. All the things. So I'm super excited. We also will be, what was I saying? Oh, if you haven't ordered, even if you've been a previous customer of mine, you automatically get 50 points when you order since October 1st. So that's pretty amazing. I think that's it. I'm going to hop off. This has gone long enough, but you guys, I hope you enjoyed my horrendous story. Total trauma. The sign, you guys, everyone's always like, can you show us signs? I'll show you a sign, because the sign for trauma is trauma. Like it's something traumatic because it's like etched in your mind. That's what that is. that horrendous story. It was awful. Woohoo! Yes, everything's so fast, so fast. Okay. Thank you guys for hopping on. I hope you loved all this stuff, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.